All right, so as you can see, I was scheduled to come back to Nigeria on the 13th of this month. However, I had to change my flight and I came back to Nigeria yesterday because of this particular case. You see, this case I'm about to share now is one of the most craziest, heartbreaking betrayal. It's one of the most craziest cases I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, so I had to come back because I want to be in court with these people on the 12th, which is tomorrow in Lagos. So from Abuja, I'll be going to Lagos. Now, what happened? This guy on my screen, his name is Justice. He's an alumni of Imo State University. He graduated in 2022. But before he graduated, while he was in school, his sister, Tekla, God blessed the girl. They were all living in Ajegule. But before he left for school, they were all living in Ajegule. The family house is in Ajegule. The mother is a nurse. She works in a clinic, that she partly owned in Ajegule, right? So all of them, they were all just doing normal hustling. Then he got admission and then he went to Imo State University. While he was in school, God blessed the sister Tekla. She went into phone accessories. She was selling phone, power bank, gadgets, So God blessed her through that means. And then she decided to relocate the whole family from Ajegule to the island, but around Sangotedo. So they were staying there, and then he graduated in 2022. And then when he came back home, he saw that, oh, my sister is doing well, my family is okay, So the sister was living with the elder sister, the younger sister, who is also going to school in Bayelsa State, the dad and the mom, right? They were all living together. So he came and he joined them. So while they were all together, him, Justice, was going to the sister's shop, to help her out there. And then one day, he now asked of his friend in Ajegule. The friend's name is Ediri. He asked of Ediri and he said, sis, how far now? I know they see my friend Ediri. It's been long, I've not heard from him. He said, since we left Ajegule, I've not really connected with people like that, So the guy decided to call his friend, Ediri. And then when he called his friend, he asked his friend, Ediri, he said, Ediri, how far now? How you doing now? That one said, my life hard, though. I did Ajegule, things really, really hard for me. I don't get anything what they do. It really, really did difficult. So based on, they grew up together in Ajegule. As a matter of fact, this Ediri and Justice, the house is not far from each other, just adjacent to each other. So they grew up together. They've known themselves from like 13, 14 years old, So he said, okay, you know what? No, Wala, you be my brody. You be my best friend. Let me talk to my sister. My sister is doing well. Maybe you will come and be joining me to sit down in her shop while we help her sell, and then I can tell her to pay you since things they go well, So the guy said, I would really appreciate. So Justice now spoke to his sister. When Justice spoke to his sister that I want Ediri to come and join me here in this house, then from here we'll be going to your shop together, because Ediri, Ediri be like our family too. The sister said, no. I don't want Ediri here, I beg. I don't want all those people. I beg. We are okay here. Let's just stay like this. The brother insisted, he begged. The brother now told the father, because the father also know Ediri and Ediri's parents. And because Ediri used to come to the house, and the father see Ediri like a son. So they all sat down. The older sister, they were now begging Tekla. Say, Tekla, I beg. Tekla, please, just let this boy. This boy, they really go through a lot. And the thing, just the way it was not okay for us then, they are going through that same thing. Because God bless you now, you still feel extend. So the girl said, okay, no wahala. Oh yeah, he can come. So Ediri came. When Ediri came to Sangotedo, they were now going to a shop, they will walk, they will come back. Now, while they were there, Justice had applied for International Brewery's job in Ogun State. He applied for the job in October, 2 months after he came back, he applied for the job. So they now called him that, I think this work don't click. So he now went to Ogun State. When he got to Ogun State, he started working. Around January period, he now called Ediri. He now said, Ediri, I don't secure this place, International Breweries, where they make Star Radler, and they pay me 400,000 naira every month. Because of how hardworking I am and how dedicated I am to this job, I am very, very close to my boss. Very, very close to my boss. So I am pitching you that my boss can bring you here, right? So as if they go well for me, if they go well for you, may you say they support your family. Brothers for life. So Ediri said, I would really appreciate you. Around February, 11th, he now called Idiri and now say he don't pure. I've spoken to my boss, they say she come for interview. So now it's for us to pray